Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Sadina Constantine here at Jukebox Tarot, coming at you live. And hopefully all y'all can hear me clearly. I'm kind of around some machinery right now, but I know it's a little bright. But I lost my little doohickey to put my phone on. It's lost somewhere. It's lost in my Jeep somewhere. Anyway, let's get a prayer in. Divine, Most High, above all, holy angels, ancestors, crossed over loved ones, crossed over pets, thank you for protecting my energy as I give this clear and concise message to my beautiful, wonderful collective out there. We bind and cast all money blockages, all lies and deception, whether it be on social media, in a court of law. We bind and cast any negative, foul, future spirit that has come into this energy, into my beautiful, wonderful collective and myself. We bind and cast those into the dry places. We send them into the dry ground in the mighty, precious name of Jesus. And all God's people said, Amen. So as I'm fixing here to shuffle the deck, okay, so I opened up to the Sun card and the Four Cups. So what's being exposed here is that you're rejecting some sort of offer. Or maybe somebody's really disappointed about the type of exposure that you're receiving, or the luck that you're having is also what I'm hearing. Your health is improving. I feel like that a lot of my beautiful, wonderful collective out there, that you've all made some lifestyle changes, and that you are, staying true to your sobriety, your personal growth, your healing overall, okay? Somebody's disappointed because they're no longer able to work with you. They're no longer able to collaborate with you in some way or fashion, okay? Come through, Spirit. What does my beautiful, wonderful collective out there need to know? Let's do one more shuffle. Yeah, there's a lot of truth coming out about how you're not in regret or sadness, or you're not bored, you're not unhappy, you're quite content, all right? And that is the truth, that you're good all by yourself is what I'm hearing, that you don't really need anybody's validation, you don't really need anybody's support, because you have the ability and the drive to get what you need on your own, okay? Come through, Spirit. What else does my beautiful, wonderful collective out there need to know? There's a lot of judgment being called right now on, I'm hearing a court case very strong that's been coming up really heavy and really clear in my energy, because I know a lot of my beautiful, wonderful collective out there got some things going on in the courthouse too as well. Come through, Spirit. Yeah, and there's a lot of bad luck surrounding whoever's coming against you is what I'm feeling. Like, or maybe they were just hoping that you would have a run of bad luck, but that is not the case. The wheel is turning, and it's turning very fast is what I'm hearing. So, yeah, and there's somebody in a position of power being exposed right now as well. So this could be a judge, this could be an attorney, this should just be somebody that was being investigated because of some fraud that was going on within a court system. Yeah, and you're fixing to get some word about this. You're fixing to get some good news about that, babes. Yeah, because there's no longer any secrets that are hidden. Somebody investigated this official and realized that there was a lot of secrets that were being hidden, but those secrets are now coming out. They found something, and it has something to do with about keeping a balance that they can no longer keep their hands on. Or this is just they're not able to juggle the judicial system anymore in their favor. About some sort of gift that was supposed to be given to you, or maybe, the gift of your freedom. Maybe you were supposed to get out of jail or not go to jail, or maybe you were supposed to receive some sort of inheritance or some sort of something from the past that was given to you. This may be surrounding children also, is the energy I'm getting from that card as well. Yeah, and whoever did this to you could be a past lover, could be an ex, could be the father or mother of your kids as well, or could be your in-laws. But this was somebody that you had a sexual relationship that was always using sex as a factor for maybe you to see your kids. Yeah. And you're taking action, or they're taking action now, or action's being taken against this person for them leaving you out in the cold and abandoning you and leaving you in poverty, isolating you and alienating you from your kids as well. Okay, and there might be a Queen of Pentacles that was involved in this as well. So I'm hearing like in-laws, I'm hearing like ex-family members, right? And this person right here could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person, also had a hand in that. They're very greedy. They overspend. They're in debt right now. Or this just could be the energy of the person that's your ex as well. This is how they are. They're very lazy, overspending, greedy, talk a lot of mess. They got to be like the boss bitch, you feel me? And what's coming out about this and what's being discovered and why they're taking action towards this person or this family or both is because they try to literally unalive you, or they try to keep something quiet. They try to keep something asleep. They try to keep you oblivious to something. That's also coming out, all right? And they know that they can't take quick action towards you. They can't even communicate with you. You might have this person blocked is what I hear. And this is causing a tower in their life, all right? You could be standing in your King of Swords power or your energy, I'm sorry. Or this could just be a new attorney that's investigating this as well. This might be the reason why there's being action taken towards them in a court of law on your behalf, okay? Because they were being very stingy and greedy with something that they should have gave to you. And it looks like that they're going to have to release something to you, whether it be your kids, your money, or both, okay? Yeah. And they're wanting to come in and make you some sort of immature love offer is what I'm seeing. Or maybe they're just making it look like, or maybe you have a kid that's trying to reach out to you. Maybe one of your kids is trying to relay this information to you, but they don't know how. But they definitely are talking about you. They're talking about how the world sees you and how successful you are. And they can't advance towards you any longer, you know. Or maybe with the secret that's coming out about why you're so successful, but why aren't you advancing? It's like, okay, so what's going on with that, right? I hear like there might be some lot of shadow banning going on, or maybe somebody is like, you know, posting a lot of negative things about you online, and they're blocking to where you actually can't see it, but a lot of other people can, right? And they're trying to make you look like that you're not abundant, that you're not a good parent, that, you know, you're whiny and needy, and, you know, you're a liar, you're crazy, okay? So they don't have to give you any sort of credit or whatever. And, you know, I feel like that this Empress in the reverse, them making you look like the Empress in the reverse, you were a failed sacrifice. And whatever job or whatever coven, whatever group, organization this could be, I feel like this is more than just the family of your exes or just your ex in general, the father or mother of your children as well. There's also other people that were working together and collaborating with these people. And those people that were working with your ex's family or your ex-in-laws or whatever organization this is, they no longer want to be a part of this scheme no more. Yeah. And they're trying to keep this hidden. They want to keep people blind to this fact that they were involved with these people. Yeah, about some sort of inheritance that was due to you that they kept or they prevented you from getting, right? That would have given you this leg up in life. It would have made you very abundant. It would have given you the stability that you needed to keep your family is also what I'm hearing. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. This was an investment that they made with these people, this organization. They made an investment and they were waiting for the harvest to come in. Especially this is the head of a coven right here is what I'm seeing. A dark organization, could be Masons, could be something else, something along that kind of line. Somebody that has a lot of pull in the courthouse. These are people that have a lot of pull just in the public anyway. And they're running out of ideas about all the lies, you know, that they've told. Like, they don't know how to cover these lies up anymore is what I'm hearing. And they see that you're having victory. And the reason why you're having victory is because you're standing your ground right now. You're very defensive. You're very guarded. And you pulled your energy back. And that's a good thing that you did. And these people are not celebrating you at all. In fact, they're probably watching you. They're commenting on you. They may even have like a whole page directed towards you that you don't even know about, where these people were just slandering your name. And they celebrated that for a long time. But I'm hearing they celebrated way too soon on that. Yeah, they could have had you in a false marriage or a false partnership, or maybe they're losing a home or they're getting divorced now because of all this is coming out. Yeah. And you have a new beginning coming. You have a new beginning coming, and you're making plans, or when this new beginning comes in, you're going to make plans to travel. You may have some delays right now, and the only delay is that you're just waiting for your shifts to come in. I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Three of Swords here. I mean, the Three of Wands come out here pretty quick. All right. So the Knight of Cups, he's pretty quick. He's not really quick, but he's not the fastest moving knight in the deck. But somebody's trying to come towards you to make you an offer. But be careful with this, because be careful of everything you sign, everything you read. I mean, I'm getting this with this card, even though that's not the general meaning of it. But what I'm feeling from this card is that somebody's trying to rush in and give you some sort of love offer. But you're rejecting this love offer, or you're rejecting whatever this partnership is supposed to be. And because the truth about the situation, or you see the truth about a person that's trying to rush in, right? And so you had to call an ending to that. And judgment's being called on them, because I don't know if you knew exactly what was going on with this person, or why they were rushing in towards you to make you this love offer, or why they're so hell-bent on making you this love offer. But I do believe that the court is making judgments on your and going in your favor, and they're trying real hard to get into your energy so they can distort the truth about your character, so that when they get to court, all the lies that they told on you will not be perjury, is also what I'm hearing. All right, we got the Queen of Cups next. So you might be following your intuition, not might. You really are following your intuition. You're doing a lot of inner healing. You're realizing that you're more in line with the divine than ever before, and you're doing the work on your spiritual journey right now. And you know, as above, so below, right? And they're so upset with the fact that they cannot get through your protection, because these people have now lost all their protection. And the reason why they've lost all the protection from the universe or from the divine or the angels or whatever protection spells, binding spells they may have done on you in the past, is because of all the betrayals that they've done, not only to you, but to several other people, using your money, using your identity, whatever it was. They try to make you be the scapegoat and the fall guy for a lot of bullshit. Yeah, and they're upset too, the fact that they can no longer pull a fast one on you, so they're talking a lot of shit about you right now. They're trying to gossip a lot about you because they don't want nobody else to see you for who you really are, and that is a healer, okay? You're a very good person. You follow your intuition. You know, you go to work. You're not out here ripping and running and trying to, defraud people and steal, kill, and destroy, or out here giving all your cinnamon away for money or whatever the hell they're trying to say on you now, okay? And they're supposed to give you something. You're fixing to receive something. You're fixing to get news of that. Yeah, and it has something to do with about a divorce possibly, or some sort of a contract that came to an end. I feel like you closed out a cycle. I think by you separating yourself and pulling your energy back from these people, it helps you close out a cycle, so that way this new abundance could come into you, because this was a blockage for you in your life. So you had to let these people go in order for you to get a new beginning, okay? And now you're not overburdened with all the bullshit anymore, right? Because you freed yourself from these people. And the only thing that you are waiting on is pretty much for your ships to come in. You know, your health's improving, your luck's improving. You're going to have a lot of success, but they're trying to delay whatever success is coming into your life, because really, beautiful, wonderful collective, they cannot, it's inevitable that this victory, this success, that whatever was coming to you in a court case or whatever, or maybe you're going to be getting your kids back in a custody case, all right? They're trying to delay going to prison is what I'm seeing. They're trying to delay their asses going to prison for the lies that they told, which is perjury. I hear in Texas it holds a 5-year, sentence on that. And I'm also hearing whatever identities that they did on you, or whatever forgery they did to forge some sort of documents. They may have even had you in a fake marriage and got a fake death certificate on you at some point. Yeah. And they're trying to pretend like they're not sad about this or in despair, but they are in despair. You are not, though, anymore. You're actually quite happy and content, and people can't figure out why the hell you're so happy and content when your ships haven't even come in yet. But you know what? Your life is proof of how you live, and as long as you're in line with the divine and staying in the light, of course you're going to be happy and content, because God's got your back, babes. Yeah. You're no longer hiding yourself or isolating yourself. You may have a social platform like me as well. You may be a reader like myself. Or maybe you're just out there, got a TikTok channel, and everybody sees you on a daily basis, and you're not hiding yourself away from these, the light. You're not hiding yourself away from the public anymore. So these people are having a hard time really slandering your name, because you may have a lot of people that watch you on a daily basis or just tune into you, really, and just love your energy and love your vibe, right? So now these people are feeling ghosted and alone, because they can't wait for your ships to come in along with you, because you've pulled your energy back and rejected these people, right? They're so upset and pissed off about the fact that you walked away from them. They did not want you to walk away, but what they cannot walk away from is this prison term that's coming up. And that is not their wish fulfillment. Their wish fulfillment was to have you go to prison and be the scapegoat for all the fraud and identity theft and whatever else they did when they stole your money and stole your kids, okay, and was out there making you look like you was this, that, and the third, right? That was their wish fulfillment, but now it's in the reverse, so it's a return to sender, because, honey, you are a star. You in the spotlight. You shining bright like a diamond, baby. You're a star seed. You chosen. People don't like that, because they counted you out a long time ago. Maybe you had maybe you had some dark years, or you wasn't doing right by yourself or your family. But you know what? You got yourself right, and now you're healing, and now you're a guide, and you're an inspiration for a lot of people right now. Yeah, and you know what? These people, and when I see this card in reverse, in the upright, it means like, okay, a lot of nightmares, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, right? A lot of stress, a lot of unknowns and what ifs because of all the bullshit that people have pulled, right? But in the reverse, this is you coming out of that. Like, they wanted to keep you stressed and pressed, right? Because if you're stressed and pressed and you're always in this worry, it's always going to keep you in this negative, low vibration, right? And you're not able to manifest your true abundance, your life that you want, the life that you want to live. So that's the reason why they wanted to keep you in this Nine of Swords energy. But also the Nine of Swords in the reverse is also what I'm seeing is that's also just clarifies the fact that these people are worried about going to jail because they did something foul and it's getting caught up in a court of law. Can't make that shit up. I got the Justice card right next. There you go. There you go. Justice is not going in their favor, and they know it. And they got to get their affairs in order. I'm hearing they got to get their affairs in order. Because, baby, you are standing in your Queen of Wands victory. You are standing in your Queen of Wands power right now. You are bold, sexy, beautiful, intelligent, very courageous. Like, you've been through a lot of shit, man. You've been through a lot. And people can't figure out how the hell you're still able to hang on to this energy and maintain this beauty, this intelligent, this poise, this grace that you have, man. And you're also spiritually enlightened. You may be very gifted. You may have some psychic abilities that are starting to develop that you're starting to realize. You may have prophetic dreams as well. But anyhow, that's what I have for you today, my beautiful, wonderful collective. Just know that as long as you're staying in line with the divine, things are going to work out. You know, God and your ancestors and your spirit teams are doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So I'm not saying don't do anything. What you need to do is just stay true to the divine, stay on your healing journey, and, you know, make sure you keep yourself away from past people, places, and things that were not good for you then. They damn sure ain't going to be good for you now, right? Okay. So just make sure you keep those energies out of your energy and you keep doing you. Stay in the light and you'll be all right, my beautiful, wonderful collective. This is Sadina here at Jukebox Tarot, coming at you live. Get you some, babes.